What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome back to Feathered Leo Tarot, where it's Leo here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. Like it, share it, subscribe it. Come and say hi to me. If you're here during the live, thumbs up, click that live chat button down below, and come say hello wherever the chat pops up on your device. Just a little bit of info. First of all, it's podcast episode 395, I believe. I should probably know that. Yeah, it's podcast episode 395, so that's where we're at. And I'll be dropping into the reading screen in just a second. But for those of you that are interested in extended readings and becoming a super fan to get access to all of the extended readings, Universe worked it out. We have all of the over 100 extended readings that I had that disappeared over the weekend. They are now back. So super fans, if you want to become a super fan, all that information is in the description down below. And of course, if you would like to schedule with me or check out my products and services, links in the description. Just click the title under the video. Let's do a little love reading. And I want to see where my Leos are at when it comes to love. See what's going on for you. If it resonates, cool. If it doesn't, that's cool too. Just may not be your reading today. Let's drop into the reading screen and get this party started. Let's get it started. Yes. I don't know why I did that, but hi, I'm Feather. I never know what's going on, neither do you, most of the time. Hey, everybody in shadows. Let's see where my Leos are at. Okay. So it looks like you might be dealing with a Pisces, have it heavily in your chart, or you could be across watching Pisces, but it looks like Leos are not really in your full power and strength. Like, yeah, I'm not really sure. We have a little bit of a cowardly lion here. There's something that's going on here. Not following your intuition, not listening to your intuition, because the strength card normally tells me that you're in full power and you're ready to make whatever decisions are needed to be made. So there could be something that's going on here in regards to love and romance where you're just not really sure what to do yet. But we'll keep pulling cards and see if you'll tell me anything further. Okay, 5 of Cups. That's what's going on. That's what's pushing this energy. So this is loss, feeling lost, feeling sad, depressed, lonesome. This could also be feeling you're missing someone. You could have some regrets in regards to something, but what's pushing this is you're not listening to your intuition. You're not hearing your intuition. You may be kind of stuck in a slump, so to say. You're not really feeling yourself, not really courageous. Let's go after love. Let's do the thing. Because it looks like you're in a blah. It looks like you're in a slump. And that's okay. Maybe you went through a breakup or an ending. Let's talk about what's exiting. Maybe we can get a little bit more clarity on that. What's leaving? Okay. So there was a one-sided relationship. There could also be somebody, fire sign possibly, that you blocked or they blocked you. There is an energy here of there's a lack of communication with someone. There was a one-sided situation. It's leaving. It's leaving. So if you have lacked motivation to communicate with new people, to move in new directions, there could be somebody that had to leave, relocate. But I really feel that's more of a one-sided relationship exiting, like fast. And it may have been faster than you expected. Somebody may have blocked you. Somebody may have stopped communicating with you when things were going great. There could have been a nice, passionate connection there and just gone. Gone. It stopped and then it went really quickly. Tell me more. Okay. Yeah. So what is happening here is you're having a new beginning. But there's still some remnants of maybe this was a fling. Maybe this was a a hit it and quit it, a friends with benefits, a very passionate connection. Again, Aries, Leo, Sag, where you're missing the connection. This could have even just been somebody you were attracted to, somebody you were interested in, and they stopped communicating with you. It just all of a sudden it would just stopped, which leaves you wondering and worrying and feeling the lack of this in your life. This could have also been motivation too, like motivation, confidence, and drive just plummeted because of what? I don't know. Because the loss of a loved one. It could have been a loss of a loved one, transitioning to the afterlife, or even just transitioning out of your life altogether. So I could see your energy's not on point right now, and that's okay. We have to work through these, even when we're dealing with these. Hey, Dubby. I hope I said that right. Even when we have to process these. Sometimes, not all the time, are we going to be high vibrational and happy and great and wonderful. And most of the time, you're not watching tarot. If you are, because you're out living your life and spending time with your besties and doing things and stuff and living it up with your partners. And this is one of those moments where Leo's just hey, if you need to take a rest, if you need to take a knee, take a knee. If you need to rest. Sometimes we don't need to go anywhere. Sometimes we don't need to talk to anybody. Sometimes we just need to feel our feelings. Your confidence is on the rise, even though you don't know that. Your energy is coming back. It's just right now you were hit. And this could have been, somebody just ghosting you, leaving, stopping communicating with you, and you were interested in this person. And you could even feel guilty or regret doing some of the things you did with this person. That's for some of you. And then it makes you feel like a slug on the inside, like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I talked to that person. I can't believe I went there. Oh my God. Whatever. Don't beat yourself up. So right now you're really guarded and protecting yourself. You're really just spent. I just heard spent. Okay. So right now you're just kind of guarded and protective of your energy. You're looking at the options. You're looking at your emotions. You're looking at why you feel a certain way, why you're feeling guilty or remorseful or missing a person or grieving or mourning. Okay, you're human. You're human. You're going to feel the feelings, That's part of being human. You just got to feel the feelings, Don't try and move too fast. And it's like you're not trying to move too fast. You're not. You're there. You're in the emotions, and you're really trying to protect your energy by whatever it is you're doing, sitting quietly or being by yourself, whatever it is, in your private time, in your private moments. You are really reflecting on your emotions and how you feel about a certain person, a certain thing, a certain situation, or many. It could be many. So you're just kind of in this mourning, grieving, sadness of the past kind of energy, and really protecting your heart space, protecting yourself, not really doing much of anything right now. But there are good times. There are bad times, and this looks like one of those moments where my Leos are kind of just on a blah. We're just on a blah right now, and that's okay. Hey, lucky stars. So my Leos aren't really feeling it right now, aren't feeling really confident or secure. Looks like a lot of you may have I get for some of you, you may have done something you regret doing. whether this is date somebody specific or, have a fling with somebody, whatever this is, there's some of you, there's a few of you, because I'm feeling it, like you regret doing it. You feel bad about it. Don't do that. It was a life experience, It was a life experience, right? What'd you learn from it? Try and move it to a more positive energy instead of beating yourself up. Really try to take a deep breath, blow it out. Another deep breath, blow it out. Okay, it was a thing. It happened. And I'm a human being, and I'm allowed to experience things. I'm allowed to feel ways. I'm allowed to do dumb shit. I'm allowed to whatever. As long as you didn't hurt anybody or, do anything illegal, we're good. Me and you are good as long as you didn't do anything dumb like that. So I would like to say this is just a moment in time. You will get back to your normal self or better. As right now, you're just kind of looking at what's happening, looking at all the past. Maybe this is just a past review, like a review of the past. What did I do? What shouldn't I do? What should I do better? And just feeling kind of remorseful or just looking at some of the dumb shit that's happened, or some of the stupid choices you've made, or some of the things that have happened, whatever. Don't hurt yourself. What's coming up? Moving forward. Getting out of your head about this. So that's good. You're going to be getting out of your head about this. This, like I said, this is just a review of what's happened. It's an emotional review, and that's what we do when we're sad and lonesome and lonely and lost. And if you are feeling depressed and sad and low energy and not really feeling it, really consider counseling or therapy. Mental health, medical health professionals, they do wonders because they're trained to do so. They can, especially if you can't seem to get out of this blah negative energy or this grieving energy, whatever this is, especially if you lost a loved one, please consider counseling or therapy and go after it, because we have to do what's best for us. We have to take initiative. We have to take action, right? Some of you may have had to let go of someone. Some of you had to block somebody. And even though we have to do that for our best and highest good, it don't feel good to us when we have to disconnect from people that we care about or people that we've loved and shared time with and things like that. We feel guilty for it. So wherever you are on that scale, I love you. Take care of yourself, Okay, so right now, you are feeling the ending. Okay, this is death, rebirth, but right now you are feeling and thinking about an ending or a lot of endings. And it's transformative. It's transformative energy. Could be a Scorpio. I've also got Pisces out here, Aries, Leo, and Sag. And your energy is Leo. Of course, it's out here. But there's an energy that comes along with the death rebirth card. Things end to make us stronger. When endings happen, beginnings happen. It's at the same time. Even though we're feeling the ending right now of something, there's also something new starting, right? So as you're feeling disconnected and as you're feeling you're grieving, you're sad, you're missing someone, you're whatever it is that you're feeling here, you're also at the same time looking at the feelings. So you're not just stuck here in the feelings, you're thinking about the feelings, you're thinking about the emotions, you're looking at what are your possibilities, what are you ready to and willing to open up to. This is moving forward. You're going to be getting out of this, whatever this reflection period is, okay? Because you are going through a rebirth. There was an ending that happened. And again, for those of you that lost a loved one, I love you. Whether or not they transitioned out of your life or into the afterlife, it doesn't matter. It still hurts. It's still painful. So feel your feelings and know you're going through a transformation. So your energy is your energy is not normal or typical for most Leos. Um, you could have a lot of water in your chart. Maybe you're a cross watcher. But this is it's heavy energy. So again, if this has been ongoing for a while, for weeks, months, years, get counseling and therapy. You may need medication to assist you in feeling better. You may need that therapy to help you understand why you're feeling and help you process your emotions. All right. Yeah, I do push counseling and therapy. Yes, I do, because I've had to use it. I have had to use it, and so has my son. Okay. So I get it now. I get why this is so heavy for us right now. And I say heavy for us because I'm right there with you. I'm feeling this. Oh, Leos, I'm feeling this. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius or have it heavily in your chart. But here's the thing. There was a star here. I say was because that star has removed itself or fallen from the sky. This is not for dramatics. This is not for, although I do like dramatics. I mean, I am Feather and that's part of the show. What I'm saying is this is real. Like when there is something that we really truly want and desire and we want it so badly and we manifest it and we dream about it and we think about it. And when this person comes into our life or this thing comes into our life and we are just gaga over it, we're just so excited and so desiring of it. This was a big desire for you. This was a big desire for you, whatever this was. It could have been a person, place, or thing. It could have been anything. But when this dream or this star fizzles out or is taken out of your life, you know, whether it be a loved one passing on or a person that you desire very greatly, would fulfill, it's like ultimate fulfillment. When you realize that this isn't ultimate fulfillment, or this thing becomes a not a thing or exits your life in some way, it's very painful. It's very painful because we really desired that on such a major level that sometimes it does require a lot of deep emotional healing, because this could have been a very fated connection or a very spiritual situation or fated situation to help us, I don't know, learn our inner strength, become stronger, to stand up. It's like you're letting this go. You're having to let this go, and it doesn't feel great right now. So it's almost like you're disconnecting from this feel. It's almost like let's just say it like it is. Regardless of the situation, I really feel, because the most of you, it's going to be love. That's what I focus on. Let's just be honest and real. If you desire somebody on this level and you are trying to reach for and attain this and pray for it, and it's a fated connection, there's going to be life lessons attached to it. I promise you. And those lessons are not going to be easy, right? And if we desire something so much and so deeply, and we have such a spiritual bond with something or someone, it's going to almost feel like part of us is missing. That's exactly what I feel here. And I'm trying not to cry. But if you see the big BRB screen come up, well, then I had to exit stage left for a minute to gather myself. But it's almost as if a part of you is missing because you're disconnecting from a spiritual connection, a fated connection. Now, that is why this looks like it is over, it is ended, it is done. You've learned the lessons, I do believe, or you're in the process of learning the lessons. Woo! This one's tough. Yeah, you're exiting stage left. You yourself are out. You have learned the lessons. Congratulations. You're in the process of learning the lessons. You're in the process of completely ending this. Some of you, this could be an actual, it's almost like I don't want to say a funeral, but for some of you, it could have been a funeral. Again, I love you. My condolences. But you're in the process of starting over all over again. What do I do? What do I do if I'm starting over? You're being challenged right now a little bit, and you're pushing yourself to get through this, which is a Leo 100. You're pushing yourself to get through it. You're like, I'm going to push myself through this. There's confusion, there's pain, there's a lot of heartache, there's a lot of changes, there's a lot of what do I do? What do I do next? Which direction do I head? Take a deep breath. Breathe it out. Just take a deep breath. Breathe it out. And when you get yourself locked into that, what do I do? Oh my God, I don't know which way to just stop and breathe. Just be like, breathe. Push it out. At least that will stop your incessant, your constant, incessant thinking, which is what's overwhelming you emotionally. You're constantly thinking. You're up in your head. There's doubts. There's worries, concerns, insecurities. There's the brave new world, the brave new face. What do I do? How do I let this go? How do I be me? Oh, without them. Screw that shit. That hurts. That hurt right there. How do I be me without them? You never needed them to be yourself. You never needed anybody to be you. But I understand a connection like this, you would feel it deeply because there was a lesson. So you would have to, a fated connection normally is very intense. There's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of intense connection. Sometimes it's mental, physical. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's communication, intellectual. Sometimes it's all of them. But it makes us not miss the connection. It's got to be intense so we don't miss the connection. Do you understand? So that's Spirit's way of saying, you're supposed to be with me. You're supposed to connect with me. We're supposed to bond. We're supposed to be together. That doesn't mean forever. So it doesn't mean you can't not be forever, but another person has to participate. And this would be somebody chose not to participate. It was like it was one-sided, or it fell off. It was going great, and then it wasn't. So this is like instant stop, instant disconnect, and it's painful, and I get it, but that's what's happening. You're unraveling your energies from each other, and you're trying to work through the process of this. This would be heavy, it would be intense. So I'm loving each and every one of you, sending you hugs, love and light, and you are on to a new journey. That ending brings a new beginning. What do I do? You're being challenged with, what do I do? How do I feel about the new beginning? Where do I go? Your energy and your confidence will be changing. I know right now you're probably like, yeah, screw that, Feather. Not in a million years. Yes, it will. And if you're in that kind of energy, maybe you should consider counseling and or therapy just to help you, help you talk it out and get through it. Never in a million years will I ever feel like loving again. Never in a million years will I ever feel like connecting. Never will I ever find another person. There's all kinds of stuff going on in these cups. So protect yourself. Take care of yourself, because you're the only one that's going to. And you need to really consider, if you're really down that low, getting help. This There's a possibility of being argumentative, being out of sorts, not feeling right, not feeling like yourself, not feeling motivated, coming off brash or angry or upset because you got a lot of emotions stirring within you because of this disconnect from this spiritual connection. It's a soulful connection for sure. So your energy very soon here in Aries season is going to start feeling a lot better. Aries season is, we're coming out of Pisces season. Thank God for us with a lot of air and fire in our charts. We don't like the emotions, just our emotions are different than water sign. Water signs can be fine with that kind of stuff and can get through it easily. Fire and air, not so much. You're just like, oh, no, hell no. I don't operate on that level. So it may feel really difficult because we have been in Pisces season, which may have been really daunting and really, we got a lot of things going on in the atmosphere, astrologically. A lot of eclipses. Pisces season's really heavy, plus the eclipses. Some of fire signs, you might just be like, oh, screw this. I hate this feeling. I hate being here. So some of you may have gone through an ending during Pisces season. And it's like a double whammy. It's like that much heavier. So you're like, I don't know what to do here. Breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe in and breathe out until Aries season, which is starting right now. Okay. Aries season is starting right now. So as you progress through Aries season, it looks like you're going to be feeling much lighter, much more confident, and starting over, a fresh start, starting over with new energy. It's just right now it's really heavy, and I get it. Okay. Not only do you have wow, you actually have a relationship. You actually have a relationship coming in here in Aries season. So here you are processing the end of a relationship at the same time a new relationship is coming in. Talk about endings bring new beginnings. That might mess you up a little bit in the emotions too, because you're like, this one's going away completely and I'm missing this person, and I'm sad and I'm missing this person, and then you have a mystery person here. Some of you may have already started talking to a new person. I don't normally like the idea of overlapping relationships or stopping or running out of one and into another. And that might be why your emotions are like, I don't know what to do here. This person is leaving my life. It's a one-sided relationship. They've blocked me. They exited stage left. They left. They took themselves out of the picture. And then you start with a new person. And it uplifts your energy immediately. And it's actually a Four of Wands. A stable relationship. Something that is something to celebrate. Yeah. And it's a peaceful, calm, mutually respecting relationship. And it looks like it's fun and outgoing too. Okay, so I get it. You're just like, what? Yeah, right here, right now. Some of you are already doing this, and some of you, this is coming up. Like soon, like within days. I don't see this being past 7 months. I see this more like days. Like Aries season, this is happening. Pisces to Aries season. At the close of Pisces season and the beginning of Aries season for most of you. Wow. Spirit advice on this. Okay, I can... Oh, boy. I got Taurus energy, Aries, Aquarius energy. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, like you're committed to healing. It's like you right here, right now, in the midst of all of this, commit yourself to healing. Breathe. Breathe through this one. But this is like you just go with what you feel is correct for you. you know? As long as you are taking time to heal and breathe and meditate and reflect on what has left the building, just breathe. You know, I think a lot of you, somebody slept on you, like somebody iced you out. So I don't want you to feel bad about that shit. You learned the lesson. Learn the lesson. You're going through a transformation, but as soon as one thing ends, another one begins. But here's the thing. Go with what you feel is best for you. If it feels right, then go for it. Because a lot of you might be like, "What? This just happened. This person is gone, and I'm feeling all this pain, and now this new person shows up." It could be a very healing connection. You don't have to move fast in that connection, in the new connection. You can go slow. You can become friends. You can have fun. You can enjoy a fun relationship and just, know that it's okay to do, as long as you're not hurting anybody and this other thing left. What are you going to do? Sit there in misery for your whole freaking life? They're gone. They left. They left. And that could have been transitioned to the afterlife too. Now, I'm not saying if you know you just lost somebody, a spouse or a loved one, come on, y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all need some time to heal. But that doesn't mean that you can't be in a commitment or commit yourself to healing while you're enjoying getting to know someone new. It's going to uplift your energy. I'm not saying it's a rebound. I'm saying you're committed. You want a relationship. You want a traditional relationship. You want something that is supportive on both sides from you and them. Whatever this other thing was that left, I think somebody slept on you. Somebody didn't accept your love, or somebody was emotionally manipulative. And you may have taken your energy back and recalled your energy, and you're letting this person go. You're letting the energy of this go because you're understanding and you're studying it within yourself. So I don't think you're just like, oh, hey, balls out. Let's go for a new thing. No, you're actually reflecting on it, healing it, and trying to understand from an emotional perspective why this happened. You are being guided into a new direction for a reason. Okay. And it's sometimes you're just like, oh my God, is this my intuition talking? I can't hear my intuition. No, because you got a lot of emotions going on. You got a lot going on. That's why I say breathe. When you sit back and you breathe and you meditate, mindlessness. Okay. They say mindfulness, but it's actually mindlessness. When you are breathing, meditating, tapping, listening to music and just zoning out, watching the trees sway in the breeze, something that takes your mind off of whatever this is that's happening. It breaks that monotony. It breaks that chain of overthinking, right? Then you can begin to feel where you're being guided. You're actually being guided by your higher self to something new. And it's actually going to be very healing for you. Even if it's a new friendship, whatever you label it, it's taking you, the universe is actually taking you in a new direction, because whatever ended needed to end. Okay? Because it wasn't, or that connection wasn't sustainable. It wasn't. It was painful. It was very painful, actually. So this pain may not be guilt and regret and remorse or missing someone. It may be all of the pain that this last situation that's exiting put you through. And you're realizing that wasn't the person that I thought they were. That's a whole nother spin on this. When you've been hurt so badly by somebody or manipulated so badly by somebody, love bombers. Um, they withhold, or people who will withhold emotion from you. Uh, it takes a toll on you spiritually. It takes a toll on you energetically and mentally, because you're just like, why does this hurt so bad? Why am I so emotionally drained? Because this wasn't right for you. What's coming in looks like a right fit. It looks like a good fit, at least for a while. It may not go the distance. That's, I don't know. But this star is fading, and it burned out possibly a long time ago. Elton John, the candle burned out long ago, but the legend never did. It's the same thing here. Y'all listen to the song. It's a sad ass song. But it's about Marilyn Monroe. But the thing is, the candle burned out long ago. The relationship may have burned out long ago. The wanting to heal it and evolve it, or the fact that, this was really what you truly desired. You found out that this wasn't what you truly desired or wanted long ago, but the legend never did, which means you're still feeling the feelings from this, whatever this was. And I get it, because if your emotions were cut down, were always shut down, if you were constantly being frozen out or told you don't love me, nothing, it hurts. It really hurts. For whoever you are, whatever the situation is, it was painful. Okay. So for some of you, it wasn't lost at all. Even though we become connected to somebody on a spiritual level and on an emotional level, they may never have. They may have, the love may have disappeared. It may never have been there, or they may have turned it against you or used your emotions in some way. But as long as you continue to heal, and you go to counseling, you go to therapy, whatever it is, or you continue to devote yourself time to getting out of your head about this, and mindlessness, where you can just stop thinking about this so much, that pain will dissipate. That pain will go away. I believe that pain is exiting as well. Right now, you're in the process of letting something go that you didn't listen to your intuition in regards to, but this is you doing your healing, you doing your reflection work, and yes, there is a new beginning starting here with somebody new. So congratulations. It looks like it's going to be fun. A very fun, playful energy. I just get that it's going to be different. It's going to be different from what you experienced with this last situation. Okay? So, enjoy it, because it's coming in at the same time, or within days or weeks of an ending with something else that was really painful ending. A lot of emotions going on here. You're like, hold on, this is fun and exciting, and I enjoy spending time with this person. I enjoy meeting this person, and I'm excited to get to know them. But hold on, I'm miserable and missing this other person at the same time. There's a lot going on in your energy. So take your time in this, all right? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Past life relationship. What I tell you, that was a very powerful past life relationship, and I believe you've learned your lessons. There was a lot of chemistry there, what I tell you. Release your ex. So that's what you're doing. And you have romantic feelings starting with somebody new. Make the effort. Whatever. This one's coming in. But again, just enjoy it. Just enjoy the journey. Take your time. You don't got to get married in 6 months. I hope you don't. I hope you take your time to get to know this new person. But damn, have some fun and enjoy life, because whatever this last thing was, it may have wiped your energy all the way out. It may have taken everything you had to let go of this. You may have had to pray to the ancestors and beyond, to infinity and beyond. You may have had to pray to the ancestors to get this out of your life, or to release this person, or to help you get over all of this pain from this ending. You deserve a new beginning. You deserve happiness and joy, and that's what I see coming in, and stability. Okay? So enjoy yourself. Take time for you, and don't forget to breathe. All right? And if you need it, I got it. There's a 10-week online retreat for you. It's totally free. Just put in your email, and I will send you a link every week for you to watch or listen to or whatever it is, to help you disconnect completely from all of this resistance and this negativity. And don't forget counseling and therapy to those of you who definitely need it. You know who you are. I don't got to tell you. You know who you are. Sometimes we can do it on our own, and sometimes we cannot. Okay? Until next time, namaste.